Hello everyone, my name is Peter. I'm from TSZ Bookkeeping, and the sole purpose of TSZ Bookkeeping is to provide bookkeeping services to small business owners. So with the help of today's video, we are going to cover one of the very important topic which is asked by a lot of my viewers as well as my clients who calls me frequently and who are the QuickBooks Desktop users. So recently this situation happened with one of my clients that his QuickBooks company file got corrupted. When I say the company file got corrupted, it means he has tried all the possible ways to make it open, and he also contacted me for that just to get this problem fixed, and we tried a lot of things, but at the end we contacted Intuit and somehow we managed to get that company file fixed. So I thought there are a lot of users who may be facing the same problem with their QuickBooks company file. So with the help of today's video, we are going to see how we can fix or troubleshoot QuickBooks company file when it is corrupted. So these steps are going to help you out to get your company file recovered, like you can say, from the situation where you are unable to use your QuickBooks. So let's quickly go ahead and dive into this video to see how we can get this problem fixed, or how we can fix your company file which is no longer working, or which seems to be corrupted, if I say. So the first step which I'm going to take is to ensure, first let's go ahead and first open QuickBooks here. So on this computer we are running QuickBooks 24 Enterprise Edition. It is a trial edition. So the first important thing that we are going to do is to go ahead and run the QuickBooks File Doctor. Okay. So in order to run QuickBooks File Doctor, first we need to download QuickBooks Tool Hub. It is already downloaded onto my computer, but I just wanted to let you know that I have already created a dedicated video about this tool, QuickBooks Tool Hub. So the link of this Tool Hub video is already mentioned in the below description. You can go ahead and check that out. So first, where we can download QuickBooks File Doctor tool. So we need to go to company file. When this window pops up, so you need to go to company file issues and you need to click on run QuickBooks File Doctor. Okay, it will gonna take a while, like not a while, it will gonna take 2 minutes or 3 minutes to complete download the QuickBooks File Doctor. And once it is completely downloaded, I will gonna show you how you can go ahead and like you can say, troubleshoot your QuickBooks company file which is unable to run onto your QuickBooks. So here you can see now QuickBooks File Doctor has been installed and it is trying to pull up now. So now it says cannot open your company file. So first we need to look up for the company file that we are trying to fix. Okay, so I know where my company file is located. I know this is the location, but you can look up by going to browse. Okay, when you click on browse, you can go to your default, your company file location, and my company file location is based here under this PC, users, public document, Intuit, QuickBooks company file. So this is the location of my company file. So I will simply choose this location and click on open. So this company file is here. What I will do, I will go ahead and choose this option as it is recommended by Intuit itself. So I will click on check your file and network, and then I will click on continue. I do not have any password here onto my company file. If you do have a company file password, just click on this and click on continue. Enter your password in and then click on continue. So it will take a look depending on the company file size. Okay, my company file size is not big. It is just a, like you can say, a temporary company file that I'm using to show you how this problem can be fixed, or how you can get your corrupted file up and running onto your QuickBooks again. So it is going to take some time. So once this process will be done, or once it will show you like anything in between, you just need to allow some options. It generally does not ask for more options. It will just ask for the QuickBooks company file password that you already provided when you started doing the troubleshooting. So we just need to wait for this one, and once it is done, I'll be continue with this video. Okay, all right. So while it is doing the reparation of your QuickBooks company file, it will ask you, are you on a server or a workstation? Okay, so I am a single user. I'm using QuickBooks only on this computer. So I will simply say yes. I'm running it on a server, and it is always recommended to run your QuickBooks on run your QuickBooks Desktop QuickBooks File Doctor on the server side. So I will simply say choose server, and then I will click on next. So it will continue to check more things or diagnose everything with your QuickBooks company file, as well as it will check your network settings. If there are some network settings that are required to be get up to date, it will gonna be taking care of that thing as well. Other than that, if you are using a multi-user QuickBooks, okay, my recommendation to you is to ensure you are running QuickBooks File Doctor only on server. Okay, no need to do it on a work. So now it says folder sharing. Do you want to share the folder now? I am a single user. I do not want to do that. But if, as I said, if you are a multi-user access, it means case you are using QuickBooks on multiple computers, so yes, you can allow it, but I would say no and click on next. So they say we did not find anything repairing the following network problem because hosting mode is off, because I do not want to use it on a computer, I mean on a multi-user. So they did not find any problem onto it. So I will simply click on close. So this is one of the very first steps. And the second step which we can take in order to troubleshoot or moving forward with the troubleshooting step is to restore a recent backup. Restore a recent backup for your QuickBooks company file. Let's say you created a backup recently for your QuickBooks. So what you need to do, you need to go ahead and let me show you. So this is one of the company files. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to open or restore an existing company, restore a backup copy, click on next, local backup, click on next. Then here it is. Let's say I have a backup of let's say I have a backup on a desktop, but let's say you have a backup directly onto your external drive or somewhere safely onto your computer. So you can try to restore one of your recent backups. So that may gonna help you out to get back to the company file again. Okay. So this is the second step which you can take. Okay. And the third, in case if these two steps does not work out, like if the file doctor does not fix the problem, if the recent backup which you restore does not be a problem, if it has all the same problem, you can do one more thing. You can use the auto data recovery feature. Like most of the users or QuickBooks users do not know about this. QuickBooks auto data recovery is some kind of a folder which you can use to recover your recent information. It is not your backup, but yes, I can show you how you can do it. Okay. So what you need to do in this situation, first go to your company file location. My company file location is here. This is the default location of QuickBooks. So let me quickly go ahead and pull it up here. Users, public documents, into it, QuickBooks company file. You will see one folder called QuickBooks auto data recovery. Okay. This is the one which you can open, and these are the files which you will going to see. What you need to do in this situation, okay, you need to look up for this file which has tlg.adr. Okay. What you need to do in this situation, tlg.adr, you need to make a click on it and make a right click on it and do a rename and just simply make a backspace till qbw. Okay. And then click on enter. So what it will gonna do, it will gonna convert your ADR file, I mean auto data recovery file, into QuickBooks working file. Let me show you. You see here, as soon as we deleted, like you can say ADR extension in a technical word, it comes up with the QuickBooks working file. So now what you need to do, you need to go back to your QuickBooks, open this company file. So this is the location of my QuickBooks. Let me show you. Desktop document, into it, QuickBooks company file, and this is the folder where I rename. So this is the file. You just need to click on it, click on open, and try to see if this function or if this step works out for you to get back onto your company file. So this is the third step that we took. Now the fourth step is to copy the file to a different location. Change the entire location, I mean change the location of your QuickBooks company file, and try to see or try to open the file from a different location, from a new location. So what you need to do in this situation, you need to go to your company file, okay, to your company file location, copy the file here. We just copy it. Okay, I will put it over to the disk to make it very much easy. I will simply create a folder called QB. Okay, and I will paste this QuickBooks company file over here. Okay, I know this folder is here and the company file is pasted. So what I need to do, I will go to open or restore an existing file, open a company file, click on next. I will go to this PC. Under this PC, go to desktop. Under desktop, I go to QB, the one that I just created. Okay, and then I will choose this and click on off, and I will see if this step works out for you. Okay, so this is one of the steps which you can also take to move your company file from the existing location to a new location. It will help you to open the company file. In most of the cases, or as I said in the very beginning of this video, this step, one of this step works out for us. Our company file or our client was having issues with the QuickBooks company file. So what we did, by the help of Intuit support, we moved the company file from the existing location to the new location, and it really worked. Okay, so now the next step, if let's say if all the four steps does not works out for you, or they you see no, it is not working. If you need help and you are not confident to take these steps, you can also contact us, and you can directly call us at 650-481-6274. I repeat, 650-481-6274, and I will be there to help you out with this. Okay. Otherwise, the fifth step which you can take is to suppress the QuickBooks Desktop application. Suppress the QuickBooks Desktop application will ensure to open the company file manually again. And how to suppress your QuickBooks company file? You just need to press and hold down the control key and make a double key click on your QuickBooks Desktop icon. Do not leave the control key until QuickBooks shows this window to you. Okay. Once you see this window, come to open or restore an existing company file and try to open a company file again from here and see if it works out for you. If it does, that's a good thing. And if you are able to get into your company file, that's a good thing. Okay, so this is something I would say we just took fifth step. So now another step which you can take is to ensure how you can rebuild your QuickBooks company file. Let's say you get into your QuickBooks company file, so you would like to go ahead and verify and rebuild the company file. Verify and rebuild the company file gonna ensure if there are some issues into your QuickBooks company file, it will gonna help you to get it resolved. So let me show you how we can how we can take this step to run the verify and rebuild the data. I have also created a dedicated video on this step onto my YouTube channel, so you can also check that out. The link of this video is also mentioned in the description box. So once your QuickBooks company file is open, you need to go to File, Utilities, Verify Data. Once you click on Verify Data, click on OK. It is going to go ahead and verifying your data integrity. It will going to take some time depending on the company file size. If the size of your QuickBooks company file is big, it will going to let you know. It will going to take some time. Okay, but like you see here, it says QuickBooks detected no problem with your data. It seems like there is no problem with your QuickBooks company file. Another step, let's say you see some errors, so it will going to give you the option to rebuild the company file. So you need to go to Utilities and click on Rebuild it. Click on OK. Before rebuilding it, it will ask you to create a backup. Just for this video, I will going to keep the backup on the desktop, and I will choose this location. Save it now. Save. Okay, so now it is also backing up your data for your QuickBooks company file. So this is the sixth step which you can take in order to rebuild your QuickBooks, like you can say, in order to verify and rebuild your QuickBooks company file. So another and the last step, if none of the above steps or none of these steps works out for you, you can take another step, which is going to be check and rename the transaction log file. Okay, transaction log file is something I would say TLG file. Okay, TLG file sits alongside with your company file, so QuickBooks create a fresh one. Okay, this fixes synchronization issues that can cause corruption errors, okay, without deleting any data. So I can show you how you can restore or how you can check and rename the TLG log file. So let me close QuickBooks company file and I will go back to the QuickBooks default location. This is the default location of my QuickBooks. I will go to QuickBooks company file. You see here where it says sample service-based business.tlg. This is the TLG file. You just copy this file. This is the step which I can show you. Copy this file. I would suggest you to copy and paste this file into the different folder. Okay, just for now I'm gonna let's do one thing. I'll create a new folder called QB2 within the QuickBooks. Within the QB folder, I will gonna create another folder called QB2, and I will gonna keep this file .tlg file into it. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rename it. As soon as I'm going to rename it, it will gonna be a QuickBooks working file. So I just delete TLG.tlg and I click on enter, and you will see this is going to be a QuickBooks working file. So now what you need to do, you need to go back to your QuickBooks, click on open or restore an existing file, click on open a company file, go to the location where the file is based or where you have renamed it. I will just go to QuickBooks 2, and this is the file that I just renamed. I will click on open and the file will going to be get open. So all these 7 steps will work out for you properly, and these steps will going to help you to get the problem resolved. Just in case you face this issue continuously, if the same problem still exists, you can get in touch with us, or you can also contact to Intuit regarding this. They can also help you to fix this problem. We get these inquiries frequently from our clients. Let's say if one of my clients got the problem resolved, he knew someone or he knows someone who is also using QuickBooks and facing another problem. So we also help clients with technical stuff as well as bookkeeping for the QuickBooks. So in case you are looking for some assistance, any help related to your QuickBooks, you can contact us anytime. This is our contact information. This is my website. You can go to this website. This is my direct number. You can contact me on this number, and this is the contact email address. So you can reach me on this email and I will be there. All right. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Hope this video will help you. Thank you. Have a good one.